Moving yourself into seated position. I guess I do that, like roll back when I sit down like that, but I can sit down without using my hands. I've been working on that and working on these things, these ways of interacting with gravity, with our bodies, practicing them so that they become more facile and we can move with ease for more ease. So when you sit down on the ground, finding axial extension, that means your low back curve is coming in nice and tall through the spine, that you're reaching through the top of your head so your neck is long, you're upright, not going into flexion forward or extension backwards. This is called the axial. Adding pranamasana, the vital energy pose, lift your elbows, press your hands. You can bring your hands down until you feel a stretch in your wrist. Root down into the floor and then breathe in for the Om. Om. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere find freedom and peace. Adding anything you wish as you soften your hands into your heart. You can do a little chin tuck if that's all right with your body. All of this if it's all right with your body. Taking a little stretch as you bring your shoulders down and your chin towards your chest, your head towards your heart. Moving with our energy, our breath, and our bodies. Lift your chin. Beginning with the seated hip stretch. So think of this as not a forward fold, but a hip stretch as you come from your hip hinge out. Then bring your hands down so your spine stays extended in length and not holding forward necessarily. So if you have any issues with your bones, it's best not to go into flexion without first going from your hips. So all of us benefit from learning to move from the hips. And that's where the stretch is here anyway. One more breath. Inhale, come up tall. Release your right leg out. So I didn't get us all on one page, so let's go. Right leg out, relax leg, other arm up. Stay tall in your spine and slide your hand out. So you're still tall, but you're lengthening that side as you slide over. Look to gaze down. Solid, steady nose breathing softly. Slowing down and stretching out the breath. And coming home to the body and the breath. One more exhale into Z sit. Hand in the air goes behind. Lean back, fold in the outstretched leg to the in-C. Reposition your hand so it's comfortably open and reach up the other arm. Exhale. If you'd like to press your hand and both legs into the floor and lift your hips, you can add that. Keep gazing up. Lift out of that bottom shoulder. Teaching your hips strength in this movement. One more. Ease yourself down. Heart lift, hands behind. Swing the legs forward, point the toes. Reposition your hands so your chest is lifted. The Ujjayi Pranayama. This is the vital energy breath. Oh, not vital energy, victorious breath, sorry. But it's a vital energy thing too. One more breath. It's slow breath of sound with the nose breath. Coming, so your other leg is in first. Try to sort out which one you started with. Inhale from the hip hinge tall and exhale, tip it forward till you feel a stretch. I feel it in my knee on this side first. So wherever you feel that, set up your hands in your spine, breathe there. Sensing your hips, the muscles around them getting a stretch. One more time. Inhale up, left leg comes out. Reach up with the other arm, breathing in. And just sliding over, not so much of a side bend, but a lean over with a tall spine. Look to gaze down for this one. And my breath moving the low back space in this position. Exhale. Into Z sit, hand in the air, finds the earth behind, and you lean to fold in the outstretched leg, place it down. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Find the foundation if you want to lift your hips. Exhale, 1. And these 5 breath holds we have to refine and then to steady ourselves in these shapes, in permanent energetic forms, complete energetic forms. 1 more breath. Mindful lowering. Hands come behind, sweep your legs around, heart lift 2. So my hands are like downward dog here. They're a little turned outward, shoulders nice and open in the front. Tops of the feet have a stretch. Front of the body has a length. 1 more time, breathe out. Resisting your lie down, reach for your feet. Ease down, feeling the strength of your belly and your legs as you come to your back. And finding a good morning stretch. Once you're there, reach up along your ears and then out into a lying star. Widen your arms and legs and reach in all the directions. Feel your breath in this space. Teaching your eyes to soften into a down-centered gaze or to close and relax when they can during practice. Whatever helps your mind find quietness, which is ultimately the goal of the yoga practice, to settle the mind. Good morning stretch, reach up and down, breathe in. And breathe out, slide your heels in or walk them in, lift 1 knee at a time towards your chest. Keep your neck long and rock up and down your low back gently, just bringing a little space, a little movement. 4, 5. Keep that length from bringing the knees in. Put your feet back down. Ease your heels together, knees apart. So if you need to re-scoop that low back, you can. Finding the diamond or the woven fingers behind the head with the elbows wide. Upward facing triple diamond pose. Allow some exhale through the mouth, some frustration releasing time. Two more breaths. Inviting some tone in your low belly as you breathe out 1 more time. Hands come out from under your head to guide your knees out of the shape. Bring your right knee in, long neck. Left leg up, reach through the heel. Reach through the toes, lower your leg. Keep your low back on the ground or close to it. Flex your foot and lift back up. Lower for 2 and lift. Lower for 3 and lift. Feel the center of your skull grounding into the floor, stabilizing your neck in a good position. 1 more time. Switch the weave of your fingers and the knee to the chest. Reach to the heel on the other side. Give it a moment. Point your toes and lower. And lift for 1. Point and lower. Flex and lift for 2. Bicep strengthening, whole body strengthening. We've made this part of our regular practice in the past few months. Getting into those hammies, the backs of the legs. Moving out into the arms down, toes point, bringing the legs out. Some people benefit from a little hand underneath the pelvis here if you'd like to try it that way. And flex and cross, and point and open, flex and cross. Finding that middle path through the practice, through the poses where it's the right amount for your body in the moment. You can pay attention to that. It gives you something to do. Helps you stay with the moment. And release into happy baby. You lift your hips off the ground a bit as you bring your knees towards your armpits. Check your neck. Related to bridge pose, slowly bringing that set of legs down to the floor. Once they're grounded, press and lift slowly, bringing your spine up towards the ceiling. Move your head so you have room to unfurl yourself like this. Palms face down. Spread your fingers. Feel all the points of contact. Ask your glutes to be awake and strong in these poses. One more time. Slowly coming down strengthens the back of your thighs as you ease your way down gradually. Inhale nose. Exhale mouth, blow out the candle, lift up. Giving some energetic tone in the pelvic floor and the side abdominal muscles with that. Second arm variation. Where do you want to go with that today? You can stick with the first one or mix it up. If bridges are relatively easy for you at this point, add that pulse at the top of the movement with your hips. Having strong hips makes them complain less. One more time. Be still, lift and press. Use the backs of your thighs to slow yourself down as you come down gradually. Touch the ground, inhale. Exhale through the mouth, lift up, last one. Maybe just roll your palms up towards the sky or wherever you'd like to go on this third one. Looking to feel activity in the legs and the hips. Space in the front hips. Give yourself a little more lift, one more breath. And come down. That's the last one. So hoping to feel some good sensation there, and we'll give it some stretch. Bring the knees back in. Side to side rock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross the right knee over the left. You can put your feet on the floor or just move into that from where you are. Cow face, legs. No strain or force with the joints. If you've got your shins or your feet, you can draw downward gently. One more slow breath. Unfurl and cross the other way, wherever your body needs to be for that, for the cow face, leg, second side. I still don't know why it's cow face, but it's cow face. Gomukhasana. Exhale one more time. Release and stretch your legs out on the ground. Finishing here with the lift of the right shoulder, reaching for your left foot. Tuck your chin and go back down. Tap your chin, lift your other shoulder. So we're doing some lift yourself off the floor preparations. And the last one, if you want to follow this to sit up, you can, or do another method. Just try to be mindful of coming up to seated. And as you come around the table, you could try using your hands less, lightly, just at those needed moments. Once you're on your knees and feet, sit down towards your heels and sit back up. One, sit towards your heels a little bit and come back up. That transition from low kneeling to high kneeling. One more time. A little surprise for you. Lightly landing on the hands. Find your foundation. Exhale, bring that stillness between your front hip points. Reach your right leg back and your left arm, bird dog. And release. Other side, use your glutes, point your toes on that leg. Keep your face downward, one. Reach them towards the opposite sides of the room, two. And five. Bring your hand down, sweep your leg out with your toes face forward. I'm gonna have to move. Toes forward, okay. And the sit backs, you'll want to go back straight towards the back of your mat a little bit and release back to table. And two, three, four, and five. Sit back to an interesting spot where you can sustain. And we are working that inner hip strength and stretch, which I'm sure you can tell. One more breath. Bring yourself to table, sweep that leg in and the other one out. And sit back for one. Spread your hands and release. Two, release. Three, four. And in the rhythm of the practice, the movement with the breath, and hold. Two, three. We breathe through things that feel nice. We breathe through things that challenge us. Exhale. Come up and sweep the leg back. Transition, please, to your forearms for a heel stretch, right leg back. So we've got a forearm plank pose. I'll turn sideways to show. Forearm plank with a heel stretch on the back leg. So we have a really supported forearm plank. We can feel our shoulders broad, wrapping around towards the front of the body. Exhale one more time. Stillness in the low belly. Bring that leg in and release the other leg back. Tuck your toes, reach to your heel, stretch the back of your knee. Creating a general strengthening through the upper body as well. 4 and 5. Heading to the belly. Release that leg back. Slowly bring your navel down. Release your toes. Lift your arms and legs, Shalabhasana. Back strengthening. 3, 4, 5. Back to the forearms, tuck the toes, lift up. Walk in dolphin pose. Head goes down between the elbows. Ease your knees down and sit back to puppy, tucking the toes, lifting the elbows. All those back muscles long and stretched open here. One more exhale. Push up, flow, come from puppy, elbows out towards the sides, dip and press and go back. You can leave out the toe tucks. This time the yoga push up, come up, elbows towards the back of the mat, dip and go back. Let's do 2 more of each one. I change my hands between those 2 push-ups. Help change my elbows. So I turn my fingers in a bit when I'm doing that elbows out style. And then the elbows towards the back. And back. And rising up to cow spine, release your feet. Downward facing dog, tuck your toes, lift and press back. Get on your hands a bit. You can always pick them up and put them back down. Open hands. Bearing weight through the arms. Push the weight towards the strength of the legs. One more time, breathing out. Bend your knees, look between your hands and step lightly or jump forward. Inhale, halfway lift pose. The breaths are slow, you have time. You can always do extras. Exhale from your hips, your knees can bend. Come towards your legs lightly. Strong legs, rise and reach to standing. Inhale, seal your hands. Exhale, seal them into your heart space. Experience the energy of the practice so far. Exhale. Mindful walk to the front third of your mat. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, reach up. So your whole spine is long. This is axial extension. Exhale, bend your knees and come from your hips to the forwardness. Keep lengthening your spine. Inhale, reach to the top of your head, strong legs. Exhale, take the right leg back first, Palasasana, find plank pose and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pancha, upward dog, knees or tops of the feet, lift your ribs, shoulders back. Shot, downward dog, go through the knees. That's the safest way to transition while you're getting going with this practice. Spread your hands, bring your head down. And we definitely want to stay safe and feel safe because that's part of creating peace. We want to listen to that. Create that environment for ourselves because we are in charge of it. One more exhale. So if it feels fun to jump forward, jump, or just step with lightness, inhale and lift halfway. Wherever you are in your practice of yoga, exhale from your hips, come towards the legs, long spine, downward and all the way up. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, coming down. Steady yourself a moment, take a breath. Again, inhale, meditative flow. Exhale, seal your hands to your legs, feet, or floor. Inhale, draw them up the legs. Left leg stepping back first this time. Upward dog, so you can go lower down into the yoga push-up and then come to upward dog if you like. And go through the knees or flip the feet. Press back, downward dog. Nice pose to just let your neck be free. You can turn your head side to side. Shake it out a little bit. And be still. Breathe out one more time. One more time to the front of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, fold in. All the way up to standing, strong legs. Exhale, coming down. Warrior A, right leg steps back, angle foot, bend your knee. Hands may still be together. Reach them up. Spinal extension here. The pelvis moves forward, the ribs lift all the way around. Let your shoulders soften a bit. Bend your elbows for a moment. Warrior C, come to a straight front leg, find a steady gaze. Maybe use your glutes and lift your back leg. Tadasana, come back to mountain pose, having done your best. Virabhadrasana A, second side, step, bend, seal your hands, breathe out. Become more efficient over time at finding the forms. Even that time you need to find it. A few extra breaths with the elbows coming down. Warrior C. Where does it start? Maybe with the eyes and this intention to move forward over that front leg. Press it strong and straight. Lift the back one or keep the toes down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Tadasana, easing back to mountain center. Breathe out. Utkatasana, hip distance apart. Knees bend, hips hinge forward, come down into your lowness, bring your arms low with the floor. Like you're going down into your squat. One more breath. Inhale, rise and reach. Second one, hinge and bend, gather and throw back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the way up. Inhale. One more time, reach and pull. Hinge, bend, pull your hands down, elbows down. 1, 2, hard to get enough space between me and the Christmas tree here. 4. One more time, a little shoulder blade squeeze down as you come down. And inhale, come up and hold your heart center. That's a lot of activity, a lot of strength. Let it fortify you. Step easy and wide. Relax your shoulders and ribs and do a few arm swings. Spaciousness in the bones of the spine and the ribs here, not forceful. Wrap your waist, come towards the right, firm your legs, gaze back. Keep your arm behind your waist, turn back towards the front for a trapezius release with the other ear towards the shoulder. Continue to feel your feet. Exhale. Slow release. Start a little swing again. So you're planted here in the wind. Still got your roots while you swing your arms around. And come over and wrap your waist other side. Press the legs strong and straight, gaze back. Breathe. Give yourself a little hug here, let it be calming. Breathe out. Paul, come back, keep the arm behind. The other one releases to the skull and helps the ear towards the shoulder. One more breath. Ease out. Breathe, neck and shoulder release. Give yourself a little bounce and shake. Step back in. Bounce, bounce, shake, shake, release. Warrior B. Turn to the right side of your mat, wide and parallel. Turn your front leg, bend your knees, sweep out your arms, gaze off your fingertips. Sense equal reaching through your arms. Other side. Start with your feet. Turn your feet, your knees, hips, spine, shoulders, arms, head. Feel the back arm. 2, 3, 4, 5. Side angle. Triangle, straighten the bottom leg. Reach up and down. Come up, turn your feet. Extended side angle towards the front of your mat. So you take your pelvis and spine over, rest your arm, reach the other one. Eyes gaze up. Press the front leg straight. Bring your hand to that leg. Keep the other arm, but take it towards the sky. Run the legs. See the relationship between those two shapes. A little long in the triangle here. One more exhale. Inhale, Prasarita, wide parallel feet. Exhale, hip hinge, come forward. Come down to a half lift. Stretching through the back of the body. 3, 4, 5. All the way up. Breathing in. Firm the legs. Come up. Shoulders back. Goddess. Heels in. Bend your knees. So I usually need to get my feet a little closer. Work with your proportions. And take a moment to puzzle out the right angle in your hips that lets your knees and feet all track in the same line for Goddess. So you can start turning out more over time. Rest your shoulders on your ribs. Take up the arms. Bring your elbows back a bit so your chest is leading this pose. It's a squat if you want to try coming down a little lower and maybe going side to side, leg to leg. 3, 4, 5. Land in the center, find your completeness, and then star your way out. Come up, heels out a bit, reach and spread. Exhale, release. Come out of this stance to the back front section of the mat and breathe out. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bend your knees, spread your hands. Walking back. Lowering to the belly. Cobra, bringing the hands underneath your front shoulders, lengthening your neck. Lift and lengthen each leg so the legs are long, your low back has space. Keep the legs down for Cobra. Lift your chest. Picturing that Cobra hood between your ears and your shoulders helps with the visualization. Exhale. Half star to the right. Roll over, root down, reach up. Use your side hip muscles. Lying tree, bend your knee, place your foot along your leg somewhere, and let your hands settle. You can use it in front of your chest or on the leg could work. Side lying tree. You can find a moment of steadiness. Side lying bow, stretch that leg back out in line with the bottom one. Bend your knee, reach for your ankle or foot. Bring the heel towards the hip. Anantasana, kick out that leg, turn your toes towards the ceiling. Wrap from behind and hold that leg as you prop up to your folded elbow. One more time. And release. Other side, forearm plank or roll over. Half star. Use both legs. Side lying tree. Bend your knee. Place your foot on your bottom leg somewhere. Balance. Side lying half bow. Line your legs up, bend the top knee, bring your heel towards your hip. And one more breath is 5. Anantasana. Kick that leg up, toes towards the ceiling this time. Catch your leg from behind. Bring your head to your open hand. The bottom leg is super important. Really try to root down as you reach the top one up. Very active pose. One more breath. And release slowly. Half frog. Ease to belly. Bring the leg up to side. Turn your head and let all efforts go. You can kick open your knee hinge in this pose if you like. Softer and softer. Maybe 10 more slow breaths. Let go of your muscles. Feel the breath and the hammock of the diaphragm and the pelvic floor moving gently as you breathe. Just let them be relaxed and natural movement. One more time. Exhale through the mouth to create an awakening in the subtle core muscles. Slowly stretch out. Finding center and then over to the other side. Stay kind of soft. Let your core relax again. Half frog, second side. Exhale 10. Inhale. Exhale 9. Really slow, stretched out breathing. Inhale. Exhaling for 8. Exhaling for 7. You get the idea. Calm and safe. Grounding the front of the body. Slowly breathe out twice more. And once more, bringing that tone back, use the exhale through the mouth. That supports the stretching back out of your leg. For super people push-ups, one more set of push-ups. Line up on the center, on your belly. The legs reach active and ground. The arms reach overhead. Look at the floor. So reach and pull. We did this standing today. Reach up and then bring your shoulders, your shoulder blades down and together. 3 more times. And you can lift your chest off the ground as you do it. One more time. Ground your hands and peel yourself up slowly. A little flexion into cat spine, so length with a little forwardness. Head down. Bring your face and chest forward. Let your tail lift. Inhale. Twice more length and light flexion. Inhale, lengthen the whole belly and front body. And last one. Child's pose. Knees closer wide. Favorite arms. Your practice, your child's pose. Hips high or low. Exhale, candle breath. Transitioning up to an inhale, lengthen your spine, tuck your toes, down dog, lion's breath, open mouth. Pigeon pose, putting that one in today. If you'd like to lie down and cross into figure four as an alternative, you may. From downward dog, bringing your right knee between your hands, slide your left leg back. Release your toe tuck at some point. So you're using your arms to guide your hips into this shape. Long spine, walk out and lower down to your own degree. Shoulders are down against the rib cage, and you can let your head come downward. You could support your head with your hands if you like. Five, three more breaths. And eight, B. Maybe rocking if you're in figure four. If you're in pigeon, walk your hands back in. Lift and lengthen your spine. Bend your back knees. Your foot and head circle towards each other. Back body straight, front body open. Ooh, feel the thigh. And release, downward dog. Tuck the toes, press the hands. Lift and shake. Reach, reach through that leg. And bring it down. Reset your hands. Exhale, lion's breath. Ekapada Raja. Papatanasana, pigeon second side. Bring your knee forward. Slide your leg back. Release your toes carefully. Walk forward. Get some length in your spine and then lower down over your situation. Don't need to stay engaged for this one. Relax what you can. Lift your shoulders, settle them so your neck can be relaxed. Four, five, seven, eight. B, bring your hands in, press them straight, press the arms, and walk in, lifting your rib cage. Bend your back knee. Reach your head long and back, your foot towards your head. Very energetic. 4, 5, bring your foot down, tuck your toes, press your hands, lift up, stretch your leg back. Put your foot down, one more breath out, downward dog. Bring your knees down, release your toes, and sit back towards your heels or come to cross legs if that's not okay for your body. So You can also sit on a block underneath your pelvis. Sit in a way that you can be okay and practice some breathing. You can also have a little bit of cushioning behind your knees to give yourself a little space there for the knee joints. But don't sit this way if it's not okay for your body. So we've got some energy releasing poses, fortified ourselves, grounded ourselves. Let's make space for some gratitude. There's always something. Here we are with each other, practicing yoga, alive. The world is beautiful. Hone in on something. The sunrise, your dog greeting you, a loved one, your warm cup of tea, whatever it is, hone in on something and let yourself feel. And maybe that sense of gratitude can start to ripple out and expand. Bringing your less dominant hand to the center of your forehead, first two fingers touch. Balancing breath. Inhale from the right side. You can use your hand to alternate the passages of the nose or just use your brain. Exhaling towards the left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. And the other pattern, we start on the left, breathing in, breathing out to the right. Right side inhale. Left side exhale. Last one, left to right, take your time. When it's complete, release your hands, breathe through both sides 3 times. Coming to the back of your body. You could up dog, down dog one more time. Or just come through to seated and lie down. Yourself to stretch out the backs of the legs. You could have been in that little thunderbolt seat. Lie back and you tuck yourself in with some blankets or socks or cushions under your knees or head. Give yourself some coziness and softness. Arrange your shoulder blades under your back. Find the center of your head. Ask your hips to release their holding as the legs relax outward. The arms can settle where they're comfortable. Experience the process of stillness and consciousness together. Breath finding its own pattern again. The gratitude welcome to stay and infuse your resting pose. Infuse your life. Letting the breath to begin to stretch out once again. And to consciously receive the benefits of the practice and the opportunity to consciously receive the good things of this life. Let them bring you around to your seated position. Thank you all so much. My uncle's trying to call me, and he's called a couple times, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. Om Shanti Shanti. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.